Imagine a world where survival was never guaranteed. A single mistake meant death. A single wound could end an entire species' bloodline. No hospitals, no medicine, no shelter. And yet, some creatures didn't just survive, they endured the impossible. Fossils don't scream. Bones don't tell stories with words. But if you look closely, they whisper. They whisper of shattered bones that healed, of jaws rebuilt after being torn apart, of creatures that should have died, but didn't. Tonight, we're uncovering the true survival stories of prehistoric life. Not myths, not movie exaggerations. Real evidence, real science, real resilience. This is the story of how prehistoric creatures survived against impossible odds.
The prehistoric world was brutal, not because it wanted to be, but because it had to be. There were no second chances. Predators were faster, stronger, and relentless. Natural disasters struck without warning. Climate changes wiped out entire ecosystems in decades. Every day was a test. Hunger, cold, heat, injury. Even a small fracture could mean starvation because a wounded animal couldn't hunt, run, or defend itself. And yet, fossils tell us something shocking. Some animals lived long after catastrophic injuries, which raises a terrifying question. How? In museums around the world, there are bones that puzzle scientists to this day. A dinosaur femur with a clean fracture that healed. A rib cage crushed inward, then slowly rebuilt. A jaw missing half its structure, but showing signs of long-term survival. Healing takes time, which means these animals didn't just survive the injury, they lived weeks, months, even years afterward. Take a massive herbivore, for example. Scientists discovered fossilized leg bones showing severe trauma. Bones cracked under enormous force, the kind of injury that would normally leave an animal helpless. But the bone had healed. That means the animal avoided predators while injured. It continued to eat. It survived long enough for the bone to regenerate. This wasn't luck. This was adaptation.
Predators faced even greater risks. A hunter that couldn't hunt was already dead. Yet fossils of large carnivores show broken teeth that regrew or stabilized, damaged jaws that healed unevenly, spinal injuries that should have caused paralysis. One famous fossil shows a predator with a severely damaged skull, bite marks from another predator of the same species. This wasn't a fight with prey, it was a battle for dominance. The animal survived, not because it was lucky, but because it was resilient. Its body adapted, its hunting strategy likely changed. It may have relied more on scavenging. Survival wasn't about strength alone, it was about flexibility.
Here's something modern humans often forget. Nature doesn't heal fast, but it heals effectively. Prehistoric animals evolved. Thick bones, dense muscle tissue, high pain tolerance, immune systems built for constant injury. Their bodies were not optimized for comfort, they were optimized for survival. Bone regeneration in many prehistoric species was faster than in modern animals of similar size. Why? Because only those who healed lived long enough to reproduce. Pain didn't stop them. Pain was simply part of life.
Survival was rarely a solo act. Some fossils show injuries that would have made movement nearly impossible, which suggests something extraordinary: help. Herd animals likely protected injured members. Pack predators may have shared food. This wasn't kindness, it was strategy, because a group that protected its weak was stronger in the long run. This is one of the earliest signs of social survival behavior, a concept that would one day define humanity. Now imagine surviving all of that in freezing temperatures,
During the Ice Age, survival odds dropped even further. Food was scarce, cold was constant, injuries healed slower. Yet frozen remains show healed wounds, even amputations. One Ice Age predator survived with a damaged limb that never fully recovered. It adapted its movement, it adjusted its hunting behavior. It survived long enough to leave behind evidence of its resilience. That animal didn't conquer the world, it simply refused to give up.
Here's the most important truth. Many prehistoric creatures didn't go extinct because they were weak. They went extinct because the world changed faster than evolution could respond. They survived injuries, they survived predators, they survived disasters. But climate shifts, asteroid impacts, and environmental collapse were too sudden. Extinction is not failure. It's the result of impossible odds.
When we study these fossils, we're not just studying bones, we're studying endurance. These creatures didn't have hope, they didn't have motivation, they didn't have belief, they had instinct. And yet, they survived the unimaginable. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember this: life has always been hard. Survival has never been guaranteed, but resilience is older than fear. Adaptation is stronger than pain. And long before humans ever existed, the world was already proving one thing: survival is not about avoiding struggle. It's about continuing, even when the odds say you shouldn't.